Hi, this is Jamel with Recherche Labs in beautiful Statesville, North Carolina. I am so excited to introduce an absolutely stunning English lab boy we have for sale that we're calling Archie. He is Mr. Red of Cassie and Jack's litter. If you don't like that name, you can change it. We just started calling him that. When they get to a certain age, we like to give them a name instead of just calling them their color, but he doesn't know that name. You can change it to anything you like. He was born February 26th, so he's enrolled in our most extensive training program called Doggy Double Doctorate. There's nothing wrong with him. He's a beautiful boy. We actually had a group of litters born in February, March, and then at the same time when he became of age, COVID restrictions released. And what that did was that caused a decrease of demand, more than we've ever seen in the history of our kennel. And so what it does is it's a blessing to you because now we're listing him older. We know his personality. He's super well trained. He's a very healthy boy. There's absolutely nothing wrong with him, but his price is about what our typical younger prices are. And so you're getting a really well-trained puppy. He still has a long life ahead of him, very healthy, nothing's wrong with him, but his price is what a typical 12-week-old would be. But we know his personality very well. His Recherche score is 758. 7 being that he is dependent. He loves to be with you. He's friendly. He is not a dog that wants to be by himself and self-entertained, but he's not super dependent. He can handle being by himself sometimes, but he definitely prefers to be with people. He's social and very friendly. Activity-wise, he's perfectly balanced. He's not hyper. He's not high energy, but he's also not super calm, super laid back. He's a perfect 5 out of 10 on energy. He's right there middle of the road. And then he's very confident. He's an 8 out of 10, which is really good. If there's a weakness of English Labs, is that they can be shy and timid. He's very confident. He's fearless, and he's doing exceptional in his training, as we're going to show you in just a little bit. Size-wise, his mom is 54 pounds. His dad is 77 pounds. Our best guess is he's going to get around 70 to 75 pounds. I don't think he's going to get as big as his dad, but he is definitely going to be around 70, 75 pounds. One thing that makes him unique is he's red. Typically, English Labs are white. He is beautiful. He has a lot of dark, beautiful colors, and a lot of people love that color. And he's darker than both of his parents, so it's kind of unique how it came out, but he's beautiful. He has a beautiful blocky head, absolutely stunning. Now, he's able to go home after turning 7 months of age, which is September 26th. 8 months of age is October 26th, or 9 months of age is November 26th. We're very flexible with those dates. So if you wanted to get them between the training programs, that's perfectly okay, and we prorate the price so you can get them at the date that works best for you and not necessarily those exact go-home dates. If you scroll down, you'll see pictures of Cassie and Jack. If you click on those pictures, a video will pop up where we summarize the parents. We talk about their health clearances. This is the healthiest English Lab combination that you can produce in the world. Both parents scored in the top 4%. They scored as high as you possibly can, OFA excellent, with their hip clearances, and they have all of their other clearances. You can't get a healthier combination. Cassie and Callie are sisters. They're tied. Jack is phenomenal. And so this is the healthiest possible combination you can get. What I'd like to do now is to summarize our Puppy Training Institute, and we're going to show off Archie in training as of today so you can see his personality, see how well he's doing in training, and then I'll come back and let you know what you need to do to reserve him. Our Puppy Training Institute has 4 core areas. There's a couple areas that are very visible that we're going to show you on camera with the puppy that's for sale. Some of the areas are a little bit more difficult, but the one area that's very visible to show is outside training, and the big part of that is leash training. Puppies love the pull, love the tug, love to cut in front of you, and so we train them to walk on our left side. We train them that when we stop walking, they do what's called an auto sit. That's where they automatically sit without being told, without having any hand signals. They automatically sit. That it builds respect and focus on you. A couple other areas in outside training it's a little bit harder to show is car training, and then also swim training when the weather's warmer. The second area that's very visible is obedience training. All of our trainers are certified dog trainers that's been training dogs for years. They know what they're doing. They're all certified. They all can do Canine Good Citizen. They're all very good trainers, and we work on the obedience commands of sit, down, stay, come, place, kennel, and they are trained extensively in all these areas. Now, we have 3 different communication tools we use with the puppies. We use hand signals, we use words, and then we use the training lead that we will provide you. And so as they get older, they get better and better. They can hold their stay longer. They can hold their place longer. They can hold their kennel longer. They can do it with both hand signals and words only. And so they get better and better. The place is when they jump up on the Kuranda cot. You will definitely want to buy a Kuranda cot because that allows the transition for our training to go to you. It's a wonderful command. When we say kennel, they go into their kennel on their own volition. We typically keep the door open, especially as they get older. And we train them, they cannot leave the kennel or really any other door until they are released. The two other areas that's a little bit more difficult that we're going to show you just generic dogs going through this. The one area is house training. We actually spend more time in house training than all the other areas combined. That's about 2/3 of the training. And this is where we work on the most important area of potty training. Of course, we're training them not to use the restroom inside and the signal eventually to go outside. A puppy at 12 weeks of age can typically hold the restroom about 1 hour during the day, whereas a puppy at 6 months can do 4 hours. The same thing is with crate training. We train them to sleep at night in their crate, eat in their crate. And a 12-week-old can typically sleep around 4 to 5 hours without having to be let out. And a 6-month-old, it's 6 to 10 hours. So obviously the longer they're in training, the longer they can be crate trained. We also, though, while they're in house training, we train them not to jump up on us, not to chew things in the house, not to bite our hands. It's very extensive. And then the last area is socialization training. Many people worry about getting a trained or older puppy is that they won't bond. Well, because of our socialization program, our puppies bond very quickly. In fact, we've never had a client complain about that. And so in our socialization, we're training them not to be afraid of thunderstorms. We're training them not to be afraid of the hair dryer, of the blow dryer, of a vacuum cleaner. We have a TV in our puppy training area, in our house training area where we're socializing them. They go on field trips when they get older. We work extensively on them being handled. We have 20 plus people that work for us, so these puppies are handled by multiple people and they're socialized extensively. That is our Puppy Training Institute. Now, if you're interested in this puppy, read through this entire page. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see pictures that we just took. Right above the pictures are the prices for each training level. Now, some people do have a hard time finding the prices, so in this video, we're going to show you where prices are found on a typical page. But the prices you see in this video may not be this exact puppy. You do need to look at their page. And then right below this video is a link that says, click here to fill out puppy application. Click on the link, fill it out. We will respond to you within 24 hours. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video of Archie. Again, this is Mr. Red of Cassie and Jack's litter. Thank you so much.